Hi everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are already a subscriber and notification gang, thank you so much for the love, and I love you too. Kevin Samuels talked a lot about this whole high value man, and you wonder what's a high value man. And watching his videos, high value man just seems to be a high earning man, a man who makes a lot of money. But that's just artificial. You can't judge a person based on their wallet. Personally, I don't care how much money a man makes. I don't care what kind of car you drive or which house you live in. I've never been impressed by material things. So why should women be told to chase after this high value man, meaning a high income earning man who looks polished on the outside? He wears his suits, he wears all these colognes, he makes himself look good on the outside, but then on the inside this man is rotten, he's disgusting, like he is toxic. This man who's so-called high value may have a lot of money, may look polished on the outside, but inside that man can be a monster. There's a lot of broken men out there who present themselves as these successful, well-dressed, well put together men, but deep down he is dangerous, he is toxic, he is just not a good person to be around. So why should you as a woman lower your standards, lower your values, reduce your barriers just to attract this toxic person? Not once did I hear him speak of a man's quality. Like, he doesn't speak of quality men. High value man does not equal quality man. High earning man does not equal a quality man. It does not equal a man with integrity, a man with morals, a man with a good heart, a man with a good head on his shoulders. But the focus is on this high value man. Oh, he makes all this money, he looks good on the outside, but what about his inside? At the end of the day, that's really that matters. Yes, a man needs to be attractive, a woman needs to be attractive. That's how you draw them in. But past that, that person better have something more than just the looks. Are they a good person? Do they have a good heart? Do they have a good head on their shoulders? Do they treat people well? That's more important than just looks and money. That's why I feel like women need to be careful about putting priority and emphasis on a man's outward appearance or how much money he has. That's just shallow. High value does not mean high earning in most of our books. To me, high value means high quality. Not just because you make more money. A high value man is a quality man. A man with a good character, good morals, good head on his shoulders, has a decent career, or he has a decent job, or he's making money of his own. A man who's working on himself, a man who's emotionally stable, a man who's mentally stable, a man who has a good heart, who's kind, who has integrity. That is a high quality, high value man. So all this artificial stuff, like if you handsome on the outside, you have a lot of money, you have a good house, a good car. To me, that's nice, right? But what matters the most is your personality, your character, your integrity, your morals. Like, what do you do when nobody's watching? Don't just focus on what's external. Focus on the internal too. Let them balance each other out. If somebody is beautiful on the outside, but they're ugly and rotten inside and broken and damaged, let them go. Let them go and get some healing and therapy. Maybe come back when they are healed, But if they're beautiful on the outside and ugly inside, deal breaker. If they are ugly on the outside and beautiful inside, yeah, deal breaker. It needs to be like a good striking balance. I feel like holding artificial stuff in high value, that's a recipe for disaster. People should be rated based on the whole package. Rate somebody on the whole package. How are you intellectually? How are you mentally? How are you physically? How are you emotionally? How are you career-wise, education-wise? So when you're rating people, I feel like people should not just be rated based on their outward appearance. Your face is one rating. This face can be, something can happen to you tomorrow and not become the same rating. You can get into an accident, or you can Something can happen to your face, or you can get old, and this person might be a 10 or an 8 or a 5 or whatever. You know, your face can go from a high rating to a low rating at any moment in time, right? Your body can do the same. So you're rating somebody just based on outer appearance. That's very shallow, you know, because this is fleeting. So, but what's inside your heart, what's inside you, that is more permanent. But really, if you have a good head on your shoulders, you know, you are a good person with a good heart. You are not broken. You went through your healing so that you're not broken anymore. That matters, you know. So when you're rating people out there, I feel like rate them on the 5 things, you know. Your face, all right. Your body, all right. Your mind, your heart, how, you know, like all those, like maybe 4 or 5 ratings. They're the average, and that's the person that you get. Now, don't just focus on this, because this is misleading. And you wonder why you end up in a toxic relationship where you're not happy, where you want to kill yourself, where you're depressed, because you're putting priority and emphasis on the wrong thing, right? Which is not right. So, and I feel like if you want to live a fulfilling life, a happy life, learn to rate people based on at least 4 or 5 areas, and then take the average. That's who you get, and that's what's more important. I believe a quality man appreciates a woman who is well put together, attractive, has a good head on her shoulders. She's feminine. She's not a doormat. She speaks up and advocates for herself when it's necessary. She doesn't just let people walk all over her. Good men, quality men appreciate that kind of woman. Women with standards, women with values, women with respect, with character. And women also respect that kind of men too. So this emphasis, this priority, this call for women to just lower your standards. Don't worry about how this man is like. Just worry about getting a man. Just because he looks good on the outside and he's successful on the outside, you should lay the carpet for him. At whose expense? Success is not just external. Success is also internal. Like, are you at peace? Are you happy? Are you content? Success is not just external. Success is also internal. And there needs to be a healthy balance. If you just look at the outside success, you're going to end up in a lot of problems if you end up with men and women like this, because you just focus on that visual stuff. I believe there are good, high-quality men out there, but I believe they are a rare find in today's society. Maybe it's because there's still too many broken men out there, maybe broken women out there who are breaking good men, but not all men are overrated. Some men are well rated. Just when you're rating men and women, please make sure you're rating them as a whole. It's a full package. Don't just focus on the outward appearance, forget the inside, the toxic energy, the toxic. Don't forget that, because you are gonna destroy yourself when you do that. Okay, your happiness is everything. Be happy, be content. Look out for yourself, protect you. Don't let anybody make you feel like you're worthless just because you're a certain age, or you look a certain way, or that you damage goods, or that you are a leftover because you have kids. So whatever Kevin Samuels said, whatever is not meat, it doesn't make any sense, just throw it out. Don't let it permeate into your soul. Don't believe it. Are men overrated? You tell me. But all I know is that a lot of these men out here who put themselves out there, who love bomb you, who make themselves out to be these perfect gentlemen who well put together on the outside, those men are most likely overrated. So that's why you should not focus on a man's outward appearance, or even a woman's. So I feel like that's a cover up for all the dirt inside. There should be a healthy balance between the outside and the inside. And if you are a good person with a good heart, and you're toxic and you just need healing, please go and seek healing so you can be a good person to somebody. On the subject of high value, high quality, I believe men and women who are high quality or high value, they don't ghost people, because I feel like ghosting is very childish. Ghosting is for cowards who are scared to face the other person, so they just run away like cowards. I feel like if you If you're a person of quality, if you're a good person, you're gonna put yourself in the other person's shoes. If you're not interested, just tell them like, hey, I think you're a nice person, but this not gonna work. There's no future between us. And I feel like a lot of people, even if they might not like what you say, or they might not like the hard truth, they will respect you for at least respecting them enough to let them know what's going on. I've never ghosted anybody my whole life. I just feel like that's cruel. That's like, ew, if I do that, I just feel really bad. If I don't like anybody, if I'm not interested in you, I have no problem expressing that. I'll do it in love, I'll do it with kindness. But if you don't get the idea and you just like coming on nasty and doing all kind of nonsense, I'm gonna ignore you after that. I'm not ghosting you, I'm just ignoring you. I already communicated to you the truth. If you don't accept it, then I just leave you alone. But don't do this thing, you tell somebody you don't feel the same way about them and then you still entertain them. Then just kind of like reopening the chapter, so then you can't ghost them after that, because you kind of like you came back and you reopen the chapter, so you kind of have to communicate still. So if you tell somebody you're done with them, really close that, and if you come back, you're coming back, you're reopening the relationship. So if you decide to leave again, communicate that you leave it again. Don't just ghost people. So to me, I find that people who do that, I find them very childish and just cold-hearted. That's a very cold-hearted move. Please, let's treat each other with love and respect. Don't be scared of another human being learning the truth. Truth can be a hard pill to swallow, but at the end of the day, I think at least people you are truthful with, they might not like what you say today, but down the line, they're going to appreciate you for your honesty and your truth, because they'll be like, yeah, that is a good person. At least they were looking out for me. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. That's it from me. I hope to see you in the next video. And please leave your comments below. If you disagree with me on anything that I said, please comment below. Don't forget to like and share this video. I truly appreciate it. Sharing this video and liking it will help this video get out to more people.